Number one is continue doing the faraid which you normally do during the other months. Number two, also do the faraid of the month of Ramadan, like fasting. And if Allah forbid you may not be doing certain faraid, see to it that you start doing in the month of Ramadan. The third category is continue doing the mustahab, the encouraged, the sunnah acts, which you have been doing in the other months. Number four, the sunnah acts of the month of Ramadan, the mustahab acts of the month of Ramadan. And even the other mustahab acts, see to it that you increase and do as much of mustahab acts as possible. Number five is abstain from the makruh acts, which you normally abstain during the other months besides Ramadan. Number six, abstain from the makruh act, especially in the month of Ramadan. And see to it that you increase the number of acts that you abstain which are makruh. If possible, abstain from almost all the makruh acts in this glorious month of Ramadan. Number seven, normally as you avoid the haram acts besides the month of Ramadan, continue avoiding the haram acts. And the last category, the eighth category, is the specific acts that have to be abstained from in the month of Ramadan. Abstain from that, like eating from after Fajr Adhan till sunset, and so on and so forth. And see to it that you try and abstain from 100% all the haram acts, whether minor or major, during this holy month of Ramadan. This was broadly how you can categorize the acts and deeds that can be done in the month of Ramadan. Many scholars have listed the top 10 acts to be done in the month of Ramadan. Some have listed 20, some have listed 30. Sheikh Saleh Al-Munajjid, mashallah, he has listed 173 good deeds to be done in the month of Ramadan. I have listed the good deeds to be done, or the recommended acts to be done in the month of Ramadan, into 42 points. I've clubbed 9 together. Number one, and the most important, is that perform the 5 times compulsory for the Salah in congregation in the mosque. That's for the men, of course. For the women, at home. Number two, fast during each and every day of the month of Ramadan, those who have to fast. Number three, give zakat if you have to give zakat. Number four, abstain from all the haram acts. Number five, perform the sunnate muakkada, that is the encouraged salah. And there are 12 rakah of sunnate muakkada, 2 before the Fajr Salah, 2 plus 2, 4 rakah before the Zohar Salah, and 2 rakah after the Zohar Salah, 2 rakah after the Maghrib Salah, and 2 rakah after the Isha Salah. These 12 rakah, perform them during the month of Ramadan, but naturally including the 3 rakat of fitr. So it makes it 15. The 6th point, eat sahur. 7th point, delay suhoor as much as possible just before the start of the Fajr time or before the start of the Fajr Adhan. 8, break your fast as early as possible, immediately after sunset. 9th, break your fast with rutab, raw dates and water. 10th point, say the recommended dua after breaking the fast. 11th point, make dua before iftar. This is one of the best times that dua is accepted. Number 12, provide food for iftar, especially to the poor people. 13th point, perform Tarawih Salah. 14th, perform the Salatul Duha, preferably 4 rakat. 15th point, recite as many as of the prophetic dua for all the activities that you do daily. 16th point, do as much as zikr as possible. 17th point, read as much as the Quran as possible. 18th point is that seek for forgiveness from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. 19th point, do as many good deeds as you can. 20th point, whenever anyone provokes you, don't get angry. Say, I'm fasting, I'm fasting, I'm fasting. 22nd, do i'tikaf during the last 10 days. 23rd point, seek for the Laylatul Qadr in the last 10 nights of Ramadan. 24th point is perform Qiyamul Layl, especially in the last 10 nights. 25th point, do Tazkiyah Nafs, that is purification of your soul. 26th point is that do as much as possible of the Sunnah acts of Prophet Muhammad. 27th point, read the authentic hadith of the Prophet. 28, do the sewak or the miswak, that is the toothstick. 29th is avoid as much as makruh as possible. All is the best. 30th point, perform umrah in the month of Ramadan. 31st point, forgive other people's faults. 32, do islah. Correct the mistakes of your Muslim brothers and sisters. 33, do dawah. Convey the message of Islam to the non-Muslims. 34, perform your sunnate ghair muakkada. And there are 10 sunnate ghair muakkada. That is 2 after the Dhuhr Salah, 2 plus 2, 4 before the Asr Salah, 2 before the Maghrib Salah, and 2 before the Isha Salah. Perform your sunnate ghair muakkada besides your fard and your sunnate muakkada Salah. 35th point, do as much as dua and supplication as possible. 36, attend the lectures and programs of scholars so that your knowledge increases in Islam. 37, watch the videos or listen to the audios of Islamic scholars who are authentic, whether it be lectures, group discussions, talk shows, interviews, etc. 38, read the seerah of the beloved Prophet ﷺ and also read the authentic books by the authentic scholars. Number 39, give more time to your family. Number 40, be cheerful and happy. Number 41, do not waste a single minute during the month of Ramadan. And 42, see to it that you live with others with love and affection and care. This was in brief regarding the 42 recommended points that I mentioned in my series of Ramadan narrated Dr. Zakir, and I repeated here. I've clubbed some of them. You can elaborate on it, you can reduce it, but broadly, as I mentioned, it can be classified under 8 categories I mentioned, and do whatever is a fard and a mustahab, do as much as possible, abstain from all the haram and as much as makruh as possible. In brief, and this would be the best for you to get the best from this blessed month of Ramadan.